what's good, Joe? Back to a brand new comic reaction to the latest issue number 3 of Venom. So yeah, man, more Venom. Let's just jump right in. Once again, Ram V is the only writer. No Al Ewing again. So is this really more Ram V's run than Al Ewing, because this man basically hasn't come back to the series just since this first issue. It's only been this Ram V fellow who I've never heard of. Who even is this Ram V anyway? Anyway, let's just jump right in. Il Defiso Archipelago, headquarters of the Life Foundation. Okay. The true nature of our problem becomes evident when we ask the question, what do we want? What do we really know about symbiotes? Well, we know this much. They are anthropomorphic. They are amorphous cellular organisms, extraterrestrial, innate in origin, and dependent on physiological symbiosis to survive and thrive on different worlds. Hence the word symbiote. Now, hey, null. And in time, we have discovered that the symbiote is more of a matter of choice than physiology. Their hosts are often turned into husk, bags of biological functions, driven to dust by all-consuming, ravenous intelligence, a parasite. Then, and just as we begin to think we have a grasp on what they are, we were visited by their god, the Kalintar Demigris, whatever the hell, I probably butchered that. Imprisoned in his own hive for fear of all he could unleash. No. And dragons, we mustn't forget the dragons. The dramatic legends of prior alien visitations, and breakaway pieces of symbiote mass developing sentience and personalities of their own, organic inversion by negative energy. Oh wait, shit! Hold on. I think I missed some text right there. Hold on. Enhance. Yep, I missed some dialogue. Enhance, damn you! Are you still keeping track, Mr. Carson? Good. Then you will understand that the only thing we truly know about these so-called symbiotes is that we know so very little about these ever-changing, ever-adapting organisms forever evolving beyond our grasp. I'm not sure I understand your point, Mr. Creek. Tell me, Mr. Carson, what is an umbrella? Something that keeps the rain off? Yes. You see how we define these things by their function. If I were to poke a hole into the umbrella and let the rain through, would it stop being one? Yes or no? How many holes does it take before an umbrella changes into something else? I still don't see what any of this has to do with taking down the Venom symbiote. Precisely, Mr. Carson. I am not interested in taking down the Venom symbiote. Our endeavor is to poke as many holes into it as we can to damage the thing, so we can see what it changes into. I shot lasers through it. Oh boy, good thing I got water with me. Alright, time to bring back the Venom, please. Something's changed. Everything's changed. Hey, you really are gone, aren't you? Sometimes I reach into the dark, into the black within myself, and I cannot hear your voice, or mine, not even his. God is dead. So is Eddie Brock. I have no hive. I have no host. I have no name. What have I become, Eddie? What has happened to me? Next page. have spent eons in prisons on frozen wastelands, and entireties in their vast emptiness of space, between null and the void, between Telcon and you, Eddie Brock. I have lived the lives of others for a very long time, but never before I have felt so alone. My name is not spoken, nor heard. It is felt. It is the beginning of a violent thought, in the ending of ancient stars, in the hum of all black blades, the last breath takes of some long forgotten battlefield.
Oh, my throat. Alright.
And yet here I am a dog, Eddie Brock, tethered by the flimsiest of chains, or on some wet street corner, watching weaklings sneer as they pop past. I consider it. I thought to leave this place, leave your boy to his own ends. He does not wish to be you. He does not wish to be Venom. He does not trust me, Eddie. But each time I gather the courage to set out on my own, I find myself leached by a dead man's longing for a son. I may not be your father, Daniel Brock, but I am all that's left of him.
Thank you. You're right. I no longer got to talk in that voice for a minute. You knew him for a long time, huh, my dad? He looks a lot younger in these pictures. I knew him back then, yeah. I was a war correspondent, young, naive, and foolhardy enough to dive headfirst into war zones. Loki looks like Clint in that phase, Loki. To be honest, I think he was just working me for any leads so he could get into the law school scandal.
He wasn't paid to work, your dad.
Well, once he had his scent, he was like a pit bull, but it was always about the story. The moment he had when he needed it, he disappeared. Imagine my surprise when I got the message from him at the dead drop, and the first thing he says is, "In 6 days, I'm going to die." Wait, what? He said he was going to die? He knew? Honestly, I thought he'd gone completely over the bend, talking about some shadow organization called the Absent Throne. But then some of the stuff he pointed to, checked out. And then you showed up at the diner. I saw him. Archer, Dad was at home asking me to pack my things, and then he was also on the phone with me. And I'm sure it was him on the call. Something really, really strange is going on. There's the throne, car carrying steps of a bunch of shit from the bugle. Well, yet you can say that again. Assuming your father wasn't entirely crazy, the Absent Throne might have been the biggest conspiracy this side of the Snowden leak. They're everywhere and then nowhere. Every conspiracy theorist's wet dream. Took me a while, but I followed the usual thread: money, small but usual trades on the exchange, firm making absurd returns on market swings that no one could predict. Funneling the money through shell companies into corporate ventures and policy lobbying, almost as there was some gathering intelligence motivating or orchestrating these desperate forces. Still, I didn't see what Eddie's angle was until I looked into where the money was going. There were investments in private security firms and material research laboratories, old life foundation shell corporations, and payments to PACs making donations to Senator Karen's campaign. You're starting to see it yet, Brock? Old Life Foundation? Next page. Whoever or whatever is the absent throne is, this absent throne is, their interest is centered around symbiotes. I found our best bet at a digging deeper, a small research facility in Plymouth. I've cast the place before. Our chances of finding a link there are good, and they're small enough for any diggers to go unnoticed. I'm heading there tonight. I'll gain access, see what I can find. I'm going with you. I'm not sure having a symbiote raging through my stealth op is the best idea, Daniel. If there's a chance I can find anything about my dad, I want to be there. It'll just be me and the cat. The cat? He goes everywhere with me. It'll be fine. Next page. I promise. I'll have Sleeper with me, so I'll be okay. You see? I think it's best if you just hang out here for a while.
What are you so afraid of, kid? What do you see when you look at me? Some flea-bitten old pet waiting by the door for you to come home. Oh! Or a Kintar monster, black as shadow, waiting for its moment to swallow you whole. Are you really that much of a coward?
I'll keep waiting to see him, you understand? You've been in my head, haven't you? All of the things you shouldn't, of all things should know that every time I look at you, I keep waiting to see my dad come through. Next page. Okay, exodynamics material research. Oh shit, using the taser. I got it covered. I'll see you at the door. Oh wait, Daniel, there's some light security presence. Hang tight. I'll come get you. Oh, I got that covered. I'll see you at the door. Meow. I see. I can handle myself when I need to. Right. I'm not counting on silent alarm, so let's make it quick. So let's make it quick and clean. I'll start here. See if I can find anything. Pretty sure you know your way around a computer. You can start on the terminals inside. You can get anything that looks useful. Copy it. I'll be with you as soon as I'm done here. What the? Hey Archer, something's not. Sorry. Bro, yo, what's going on here? Sorry, kid. Yo, it was a trap. What's that saying? What's that they say about staring too long into the abyss? They find me looking in, and this was my only way out. Damn, she's a traitor. She betrayed us. It's a trap. All right, Daniel Brock. Now hold still. Sleeper goes hand. Symbiotes! Ah, Sonics! Hit the Sonics now! No! Sleeper! Next page. Oh shit, they got him in a jar. See, Archer? I had told you we had the symbiote handled. Symbiote handled? Ugh. We have the boys today in the symbiote contained, ready to move out, Miss Allen. We know how to break what we make. Yeah, you weren't kidding, Liz. I feel sorry. I just feel sorry for the kid. There's a symbiote arms race coming, and whether he knows it or not, Daniel Bragg is right in the middle of it. What we did here tonight, Archer, is going to save a lot of lives. Next page. I get it, Mr. Drake. You're fascinated by these things, but if they are truly ever-changing, ever-evolving things, you realize this is an arms race, right? If you send my people into the sonic mines and the flamethrower again, we're not even going to dent the thing, let alone poke holes into it. Escalation is the key to inspiring evolution. You are right, Mr. Carson. And I imagine you'll find that this escalation fits you quite well. He has a suit. Alright. Well, if we think the boy has help him going to the ground. Our best guess is they're holed up on an abandoned industrial estate at the edge of the town. So what do you say, Mr. Carson? Feel like taking the spearhead out for a spin? Venom's getting like cocooned or something. Okay. Oh, we're gonna see Venom versus this guy. Cool. Sick. Nice. Alright, that is the end of the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty good issue, all things considered. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to seeing that fight with Venom and that guy. That should be interesting. Symbiote's arms race. I am very intrigued where that's going to be going. So, yeah, man, overall, I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10, guys. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Flag, and links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. You